Hello, I'm Cypher. You all know me as a DJ, but Minecraft is my hobby. And today we're going to be talking about the 1.18 update and everything you need to know about it. All the questions that you'd like to be answered and all the things that you're expecting with this amazing new update that Mojang brought for us. So let's get started. Before we start, as usual, allow me to share this stream with a couple of friends. So give me just one moment, please. Let me just share this as usual. Meanwhile, let me know, how has your day been, please? I hope you've had a really good day. Hey Tato, I'm glad to see you. So, let me just share this. It shouldn't take me long. Alright. So, now that I've shared this, let me... mine has been good for the most part, because actually, and that's something that I wanted to mention, Twicker TV was today, and they had the holiday special, and they really outdid themselves, because wow, they really got my spirits up, and I was super down, so actually thank you, if by any chance you happen to listen to this. So, and I'm sorry, I hope your day gets better, my friend. So, let's get started. The first and foremost question that probably all of you are curious to know about is how is the world generation... Thank you. How is the world generation gonna affect all the worlds that you had pre-existing before the update? And this is something that we're gonna be talking about. Let me first and foremost ease you about it, because nothing is gonna be altered for the things that you've already visited and or toggled with. So let me just show you. I'm gonna start with these two worlds that I have here that say pre-update and post-update are the very same world, but the thing is, and I didn't plan to do this for the stream. Actually, I found this by accident, but that's why I want to show you. I have this Infinite Seed Survival, and you all probably know this seed because it's very famous around the Minecraft community. And it's this seed that has a repetitive ravine along, various parts of the terrain, and it tends to repeat patterns like certain islands in the end and certain trees and stuff. And I saw this video about IBX Toycat in about that seed, that you wouldn't be able to have it after the update, and that's why I said, oh, I'm gonna open it right before the update, so at least I can have, a copy of it. So I did, and I played for the most part, and then I wanted to, I know it is a cheat to do it, but I made a copy of it because I actually have the seed in survival with the achievements on, so I made a copy so I could use the cheats and I could find out certain villages and certain structures that I could find with the commands. And I made a copy. I decide to use the commands. I write down all the coordinates of the places that I wanted to visit, so that in my survival I could actually check them out. And when I opened my survival after the update, because I wrote the coordinates, I went run some errands and stuff, I come back, the update drops, so I decide to just update the game. I go in, I go to the coordinates that I previously already wrote, just to find out that the structures I had already found were not there. So yes, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in the very first topic of today, and that is the fact because all the chunks that you loaded before the update, and by that I mean any single place you already visited by flying, by running, by walking, by building, by teleporting, by whatever the means was, but you were there physically, is gonna stay the way it was. But any chunk you didn't load before the update is gonna be rendered now with the new update. So right here I had to find this really this desert village, common desert village here. So it was like, yay, I found my desert village, you know. And then I go into the post update, you know, world, which is this one, and we're gonna be teleporting to the very same coordinates that I have here for desert village. And you guys are gonna realize that the desert village is no longer gonna be there, and you're gonna see why. So yes, if you had anything written down that you found through the command but you physically didn't go there, well, it's no longer gonna be there. So here goes. Let's just teleport. So it's a TP to 2734 94 minus 2825. So this is where the desert village should be, right? So I'm here like, yay, I want to stumble into the very same village. But to my great surprise, yes, it's our houses. There is now a jungle biome where a desert should be standing. So first thing that you can see here is that now we have a jungle biome. So it's a completely different biome that now goes into one of these new caves that Minecraft, that the update that we were all expecting for has. And we have these terrific but very different structures here. And yeah, the desert is completely gone, so forget about the village. Let's just take a look now at another structure, and this is how you're gonna be seeing the, you know, the render thing is gonna be working here. Before I forget to mention, when you open any world that you had pre-existing before the update, Minecraft is gonna suggest that you make a backup, which is nothing more than just making a copy of the world, and that is just in case by some reason it renders wrongly or something with the update and, you know, you lose all your worlds. So that's only up to you if you want to make a backup. I didn't, because I was like, it's gonna get more memory in my phone and I don't need it, so I definitely didn't, but that is like completely up to you. Alright, so give me just one tiny moment, because I have no idea what's happening here. So just give me one moment, because I'm trying to monitor my stream, so, you know. Okay, so let's check out a second thing that I had before the update, and that I physically visited, so it rendered, which is what we've been talking about. And that is a temple that is, well, somewhere around here, you know, because this is a desert. So let me just show you. Minus 2936. Here we go. And here we go. We can already start seeing the chests. And we have this kind of buried desert temple right here with a very good loot, if I remember right. Well, we have some iron. We have a diamond horse and a sharpness 1 and a couple of emeralds, so you can trade. We have protection 2, a couple of more bones, so not really big loot. I mean, diamond horse is cool, but let's face it, you're not gonna take your horse to the ends and or to the nether, so it's not really needed. But we have this buried desert here, and before I leave this seed, we're also gonna be checking out where supposedly the stronghold is in here. So we have a stronghold very close to spawn, or at least to where, yeah, I think it is very close to spawn or something like that. But here we have what's supposed to be, you know, stronghold. So we're gonna just dig down until we stumble up into it. if I did that correctly. Because I do remember being here, you know. Oh no, never mind. Like I was talking, if you didn't render the chunk before you before the update, it's not gonna go there. So actually I had this written down in a piece of paper, but I didn't visit the stronghold, and therefore where the stronghold was supposed to be, now we have a lush cave. So just exactly what we were talking about. If you didn't render the chunk, it's not gonna be there anymore. So that's something I really don't like that I always get asked about the copper, you know, the copper thing, if it's meant for children or not, and I'm like, well, this is not exactly made for children. I know they play Minecraft, but this is meant for like everyone, and somebody may come in and, I don't know. It's not exactly meant for children, but children can come in, so I don't really know how to answer the question. Oh, thank you, Potato. Yeah, please, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and be sure to like this video for more Minecraft content like this. So, give me just one tiny second once again, because I have a little bit of a feeling here that... So, give me just one... Alright, we're good here. For some reason, I thought that the stream had crashed, so I needed to just make sure that it was up and running for you guys. Alright, so let's just keep going with this. So, something that I actually did visit, because I remember it had a really good loot here, was a buried treasure. So, we're going to be teleporting right to the buried treasure that it's supposed to be at exactly these coordinates here. So, give me 1 second. Minus 3192. Alright, here we go. And as you can see, I already digged a hole right here to the treasure that actually has a lot of iron. And it has a Heart of the Sea. We have some TNT. We have some... we have a name tag, and let me just clear my inventory for a second, because we don't need all of this right now. So alright, we're just gonna take the TNT so we have it on hand, but that's about it. Cataclysm is gonna be happy about that. So as you can see, we have this. So now let's go to the after update. Well, that I actually never loaded all of those chunks, and once again we are not gonna be able to find neither the temple nor the buried treasure. So that is how this new update is gonna be affecting all of your worlds. So don't worry about all of your farms and all of your houses and your secret bases and, you know, all of that thing, all of those things. Sorry, blimey. Because that's not going to be affected. So first things first, we're going to teleport to where the temple was supposed to be, which is at 2494 minus 3192. Here we go. So we were supposed to find a nice temple in here, desert temple. And let's see what we have after the update. So now we have a village, and Minecraft thinks it's funny now to have acacia. So now we have acacia and a village where the temple used to be before the update. So let's just check out where the buried treasure was supposed to be. We'll see. So now we have to go to 2184 94 4 and minus 3192. So we're supposed to find buried treasure here, right? I mean, but I don't think there's gonna be buried treasure right in the middle of a plains field with a nice river on it. So let's just dig down and find out. Yep, no buried treasure whatsoever. So as you can see, and as I was telling you, this is how it's all gonna be affecting your worlds. So once again, if you preloaded the chunk before you before the update, it's gonna stay the way it was. If you didn't, then it's gonna render with the new update, which means the biome is gonna be changing if so. And what was I looking for? Redstone. The biome is gonna be changing if so, and any other structures that you were supposed to be finding are not gonna be there. Or you may find a new structure that you didn't know was there. That includes even strongholds like I was showing. So let's just head down to the second topic for today's thing. So before we get started, I just want to show you a kamikaze, very fun thing